What's up, man? You new? Where you from?
Santa Fe.
Oh, New Mexico.
Leave me alone!
The movie starts at night in a dark forest where two men are hiding. One of them hears a noise, grabs a machete, and goes to check. Suddenly, strange creatures attack them. One young man, called Number 3, runs for his life, but the Mogadorian commander catches him, rips off his necklace, and kills him instantly. His body turns to dust and vanishes into the air. The commander puts the necklace on his own neck, where several others are already hanging, showing this is not his first victim. The story then moves to John Smith, also known as Number 4, who is enjoying himself in the ocean with friends.
That was awesome!
Later that night, he swims with a girl, but his leg starts glowing painfully. He screams and sees a vision of Number 3 warning him of danger. People around record him and laugh, calling him a freak. John wakes up on the beach with Henri, his protector. John and Number 3 are part of a group of special kids with superpowers, each protected by an adult guardian. Henry sees the glowing scar on John's leg and knows Number 3 is dead. He quickly packs up, destroys all of John's photos, and they leave their beach house. On the way, John explains that 9 children with powers escaped from their home planet, Lorien, after it was attacked by bald alien warriors called Mogadorians, or Mogs. The Mogs are hunting them in order, and since numbers 1, 2, and 3 are dead, John is next. Henri gives John a new identity and tells him to stay hidden.
I didn't just get a scar.
We should get moving. Mogadorians could have already picked up our scent. I have business to take care of.
They move to Paradise, Ohio, where John sees a poster of a football star named Bernie Kosar. A small lizard secretly follows them into their new home. Henry deletes all of John's online profiles so the Mogs can't track him. Suddenly, they hear strange noises outside, but it's only the lizard, which turns into a dog.
Come on. Come back inside.
John keeps him and names him Bernie Kosar, even though Henry doesn't like the idea. That night, Henri hides a mysterious box in a clock. It belonged to John's late father, but Henri says he will get it when the time is right. Meanwhile, Number 6, another gifted child, finds their old empty house and burns it down. She walks out unharmed, revealing she is fireproof. The next day, John insists on going to school. Henry reluctantly agrees and gives him a phone.
Hey, John, don't be stupid. You keep your head down.
I know how to blend in.
The dog follows John there. While waiting for his class schedule, John notices Sarah, a girl in the principal's office, for taking photos in class. He likes her immediately. Sarah is asked to help John find his locker.
That's your locker right there. Good luck.
Henry calls to check on him, but John ignores it. Mark, the school bully, approaches John with his friends.
Play anything? Baseball? Soccer?
Nope.
Okay.
When Mark leaves, John sees him bullying a nerdy boy named Sam and throwing away his skateboard. John helps Sam and gives back his board, and they become friends. After school, Mark bullies Sam again. This time, John loses his temper and throws a ball so hard it knocks down one of Mark's friends.
Jesus!
John then notices Sarah secretly taking pictures of him. That evening, he finds her online photo gallery full of pictures, including ones of him. Henri quickly deletes them for safety. Meanwhile, the Mogs find evidence that Number 4 is still alive when they discover the burned house. The next day in class, John's hands suddenly start glowing bright light called lumen. Henri sees the same glow in his watch and rushes to school. John panics and hides in the janitor's room, trying to control it. Henri finds him and explains that his powers are starting to appear and he must learn to control them. Henri forbids him from going back to school until he can manage his abilities. John is fascinated by his powers and sneaks out at night to experiment. He throws rocks far into the sky and jumps like an athlete. Meanwhile, the Mog commander feeds giant creatures inside their truck. John bumps into Sarah in town and takes a walk with her. They see Sam with his stepfather. Later, Sarah invites John to dinner with her family, who tell him about her love for photography and suggest they visit the carnival. After dinner, they go to her room where John sees her scrapbook, showing she hates being photographed herself. Suddenly, Bernie barks outside, forcing John to leave. Mark secretly watches, jealous. The next day, Sam asks about John's glowing hands, but John doesn't answer. Then pink paint explodes from Sam's locker, ruining his photo of his real father. Furious, Sam attacks Mark.
Leave me alone!
But John walks away, hiding his glowing hands. In the bathroom, Sam reveals his father believed in aliens and mysteriously disappeared. Sam thinks aliens took him. Henry investigates Sam's father's work and finds strange symbols and a glowing rock, a locator which he takes home. Later, Sarah invites John to a spring festival. She admits she used to date Mark, who humiliated her after their breakup. They go on a spooky ride, but Mark and his friends attack John and kidnap Sarah. Sam watches secretly as John uses his powers to fight back and saves Sarah, almost breaking Mark's arm. Afterwards, Sarah kisses him, and John realizes his strength is growing when he accidentally crushes a lamppost. John visits Sam and reveals the truth about his alien origin. Sam promises to keep it secret. Soon, Mark's father, the sheriff, accuses John of attacking his son, but John denies it. Henry is proud John is finally accepting his abilities. When a viral video of John's ocean incident spreads online, Henry says they must leave. But John refuses because of Sarah, leading to an argument. Henry is kidnapped soon after, and John and Sam go to rescue him. They find him captured by two conspiracy theorists working for the Mogs. A Mog attacks, and John fights it. As they escape, Henry is fatally stabbed and gives John a knife and tracker, telling him to find the other Lorien children, whose powers combined could stop the Mogs. The Mogs execute the failed theorists. Meanwhile, police label John a dangerous criminal. Sarah questions who he really is. Sam then reveals he has another piece of the glowing rock his father found in Mexico. While looking for Bernie, they retrieve it. John stops at Sarah's house to say goodbye, but cops corner them on the roof. Sarah falls, but John saves her with telekinesis, then flips a police car to escape. They run to school. The Mogs arrive, forcing Mark to lead them to John. Sam warns John they're surrounded. Just then, number 6, Jane, appears with special weapons and super speed, helping them fight. The Mogs release giant flying beasts, but Bernie transforms into a powerful creature and fights alongside John. Together, they defeat one monster, though Bernie is injured and turns back into a normal dog. Jane asks John to recharge her with his lumen, and together they destroy more Mogs. On the field, the commander and another monster await. Using their combined powers, John and Jane defeat all enemies, killing the commander in a huge explosion. They survive thanks to Jane's fireproof body. The next day, they link the blue rocks and locate the other Lorien children. Mark surprisingly brings Henry's hidden box and gives it to John. Sam decides to join their team. John kisses Sarah goodbye and Bernie limps to them, still alive. Together, they leave town to continue their fight. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more recaps like this.